Military cargo flights are landing both in Eritrea and Ethiopia, now being confirmed by several sources. I have two confirmed reports for you about arrival of cargo flights in the two countries in recent days, and the flights are reportedly linked to arms deliveries to Ethiopia and Eritrea. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching. Good to be with you. Just a few words about censoring of comments. Some viewers said, Sajid, you should not censor any comments. Let people say whatever they want to say. This is against the spirit of my views and news. Some supported moderation, but there was no consensus, so I have stopped moderating comment section. Some viewers were banned recently, but after some other viewers objected, I have stopped moderation now. Those who have been hidden now and who cannot comment, I'll try to unhide them, but so far I have not been able to unhide them, but they can make new accounts. So everyone is allowed to comment now, though I still think that some people want to actually create a mess in comment section. They don't want healthy discussion there. They write the same comment in comment section of each and every video. Basically, they want to make comment section insignificant and they discourage healthy discussion. But for now, I have stopped moderation, leaving it to the people to decide what to do about the comment section. Back to the video viewers. Delivery of arms now to both Ethiopia and Eritrea being confirmed by experts, not claims. Now we have evidence that both countries are buying weapons, piling up weapons, and it perfectly connects with the tensions. Tensions are there. Both are beating the drums of war. Escalation ongoing. Further escalation on the cards if there is no intervention. That is why they are gauging each other's military capabilities and making preparations, both defensive and offensive. Which is unfortunate, by the way, because when you mobilize your forces, when you procure weapons, you basically deny budget for development, you deny budget for job creation for youth. So your population suffers, and this is what is happening. So unless there is peace, there won't be prosperity. Prosperity without peace cannot happen. Ethiopia and Eritrea received or purchased weapons in large numbers in recent months. Firstly, Ethiopia. An expert has been monitoring military cargo flights to Ethiopia in the last 4 months. Such flights are not shown in official records, but somehow the flights cannot be kept hidden, and somehow these experts track the flights, and their reports are very reliable. One such expert has tracked flights between weapon suppliers and the Ethiopian government. All these flights landed at Harar Mada, which is Ethiopian Air Force base in Bishoftu. 23 flights in the last 4 months. April, May, June, July. In the last 4 months, 23 military cargo flights landed in Harar Mada. 21 flew from the United Arab Emirates. 2 flew from Russia. Expert claims that all 23 flights carried weapon systems. Some would say, Sajid, maybe the flights are linked to UAE's intervention in Sudan, which is not very likely because UAE has a base. It can use Berbera, it can use Basaso. It's mainly using Basaso in Somalia. From there, it is delivering weapons to RSF through Chad, through Libya, through other locations. It is not using Ethiopia a lot. There could be some random flights, but majority of these 23 flights is linked to Ethiopian ambitions to buy as many weapons as Ethiopia can. Firstly, what about Eritrea? Eritrea is not far behind. Smaller country, less budget, but more uh, involved in security affairs in the region, punches above its weight, one man in power, well versed in security affairs in the region. ISAS is not sleeping. ISAS is buying weapons too. Not for free, obviously, paying. That is why Eritreans are fleeing. Ethiopians are fleeing. Their countries are buying weapons, piling up weapons, and nothing for development. 4 flights were tracked. I did a video, I think, 2 to 3 days ago. In that video, I mentioned 4 cargo flights which landed in Eritrea. A 5th has been tracked now. This 5th flight was tracked this week. It flew from Belarus, Minsk, Belarusian capital. Ruby Star IL-76TD is the name of the aircraft. This aircraft entered Eritrean airspace. It stayed there. Then it went to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. This aircraft has been spotted several times in the past, delivering weapons to several African countries. That is why experts claim that the flight to Eritrea was about deliveries of weapons to the Eritrean government. Not the first flight, several have been tracked in the last few months. Yes, number of military cargo flights landing in Eritrea is smaller than the number of flights entering Ethiopia, because obviously Ethiopia has way more military resources than Eritrea. Eritrea is trying to have minimum deterrence level to confront Ethiopian Air Force, Ethiopian ground forces, but it needs to upgrade, modernize its weapons. Eritrea has perhaps well-trained personnel. Its youths are trained too, but when it comes to comparison of weapons, Eritrea is at a disadvantage. It needs to be smart to counter a bigger rival. We can conclude, viewers, now that both Eritrea and Ethiopia are purchasing weapons, gauging each other's capabilities and trying to make defensive and offensive preparations for a war. And this weapon spree will continue if there is no de-escalation, if there is no genuine dialogue between the two countries. Basically, the governments in the two countries, governments in Asmara and Addis Ababa, are responsible for these heightened tensions. When there are high tensions in a region, no one is going to invest in that region. Whenever there is threat of war in a country, foreigners won't invest. Who will risk investing millions of dollars in Eritrea, in Ethiopia, when they know that anytime a war can break out? When will these leaders learn that for lasting peace, for lasting prosperity, for a sustainable growth, they need to ensure there is peace in their region, in their countries first? Thank you for watching.